This is Amanda Page reporting from the ePatient conference in Philadelphia for HealthCentral, and I'm here with HealthCentral expert blogger Mark King. Hi Mark, could you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do for HealthCentral?
Certainly. My name is Mark King, and I blog about living with HIV and having a healthy existence, and learning how to be a good patient advocate for myself, being an empowered person where I am contributing to my own health care by collaborating with my doctor. And I'm having a great time at this conference because they seem to really be putting the emphasis on not just patient empowerment, but patient to patient. In other words, we as patients, me and other people living with HIV, collectively have quite a lot of power in terms of just sharing stories about medications or our drug interactions, or just how we engage in life. And it's, even though what we have in common may be our disease, it's funny because we remind ourselves that we are so much more than that. You know, I am a lot of things, and my life with HIV is only a piece of that. And I think that they might be getting that at this conference. Don't you think?
I hope so.
Me too.
What do you think pharma can do to establish a better relationship with e-patients and bloggers?
You know, we came up with some things yesterday. We had a forum yesterday where all of the patients like me from various disease categories got together and we talked, right? And what came out of that, most importantly for me, was transparency. In other words, if you have a pharmaceutical who's trying to communicate with their patient population, they need to be transparent about what their motives are. You know, I don't want to read messages, health messages online, and not know that that message is from a pharmaceutical who wants to sell me something. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the pharmaceutical saying, hey, we have this drug, but meanwhile we also have a great patient education program that we think would be helpful to you. Full disclosure, you know, so that I can make an informed decision and take into consideration the fact of who the message is coming from.
What do you think you can take away from this conference for your blog and writing for The Body and being online?
Well, I am very proud that I blog for thebody.com, which I believe to be the best HIV resource on the internet. And of course, the Body is part of HealthCentral, so good for you. What I'm taking away from this conference is the fact that HIV is not the only disease in this world, you know, and sometimes we get I get self-centered about my disease and all of my complications in life, and it's been a thrill, really, to meet patients who are people living with other illnesses, lupus, multiple sclerosis, diabetes, who are also blogging about their experience. And it turns out, as we talked yesterday, that we have all this stuff in common. That all of these things that I think are so HIV specific, or that we all thought were specific to our illness, are not. You know, we all want the same things. We want to feel empowered. We want to feel listened to by our doctor. We want to contribute. We want to educate ourselves and then contribute to that health care. You know, and we all decided that it's okay to fire a doctor. And everyone in the room had done it once. And I think that that's a great sign, unless you're very lucky. Another big takeaway for me is I've learned how to tweet. Now I know you think,
hey, that's big.
Yeah, he's a blogger. Oh, he knows all this stuff. I don't. I don't know how to tweet, and I've learned how to do it and to utilize the technology. I guess that's something that I have learned from this conference, is how to utilize the technology, just not for me as an e-patient, but all these other healthcare concerns, all the other stakeholders, you know, the doctors and stuff. I want my doctor to utilize technology. I want him to be able to email me test results. I want to be able to go to a cloud somewhere and look at labs that I've had drawn if I choose to do it that way. You know, there's so much new technology. A lot of doctors, you know, they're a little hesitant to do that, and maybe there's privacy or confidentiality issues, but we're going to have to overcome that, because I think that we've got to utilize the technology we have.
Great. Thank you very much. This is Amanda with HealthCentral signing off.